Hello there. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. And based on that introduction, you know what we're about to talk about. It is Kenobi. Disney Plus's Kenobi series. We're here to give you guys our thoughts on the first two episodes. They just dropped last night. I made sure to watch them before I went to work.
Dropped early.
Was this close to being late?
Shout out to them dropping them early too, by the way.
Yeah, thank God.
I think because there are people at Star Wars Celebration already watched them, so I think that's why I get to us a little early. But it was cool still to get them early, so that was dope.
Yeah. So, Kenobi, man. I gotta give props. Deborah Chow. Amazing
she was
job.
on point.
Yeah, she was on point.
She was on point when she did Mandalorian. People forget that she had the best episode of season 1.
I never said she wasn't.
Now, people always sleep on her episode.
I'm trying to think, what episode did she do with you?
If I'm correct, I might be wrong. If I'm correct, she did the one with Mandalorian. The one when all the Mandalorians popped out. When all the Mandalorians came out to fight.
Oh, okay.
That was Deborah Chow's episode.
I was about to say, Javante, you said the one with the Mandalorian.
No.
I was about to say every episode has a Mandalorian.
No, the one with Jon Favreau and all the rest of those Mandalorians came out of hiding. And they all helped her get, he got to get baby Grogu back.
Yeah, I remember that one.
I think that's her episode.
That was her episode, okay.
That was her first episode, I think she did.
Let me make sure. I just want to...
She's definitely talented, though. But, I love this show as well. I'm loving it so far, these first two episodes. And that feels great because...
Yeah, it was her.
Yeah.
And she did the 7th episode, The Reckoning.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was all she did for season 1.
Yeah, I'm loving this show. And I think I'm glad I'm loving it because it is the prequels, which have a special place in my heart, which I love probably more than the original trilogy because I just grew up on the prequels. I like what I grew up on. So I'm glad they're doing it justice. I'm glad the characters are done. I'm just happy to see the show prospering so far. I know it's early. It's only 2 episodes in, but I'm enjoying the show. It sure has some problems, small little things here and there, but for the most part, I'm loving the show.
Yeah. This show definitely starts out pulling on the heartstrings, pulling on your heartstrings. You know, because it gives you the recap.
It does a good job. Yeah, it gives you the recap with the as far as like I'm not gonna let you talk about, but like also I give you a good. I think it's a good way of like for people who haven't watched Star Wars in a long time. If you haven't watched the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, then this is a good way to get caught up and get a recap. So
yeah,
I think it's good for people that haven't watched in a while. But go ahead, you can finish.
But if you haven't watched it and you're wanting to watch Obi-Wan Kenobi, but you're like, oh man, damn, but I gotta watch the first 3 films. Yeah, it does give you that recap, which is a very emotional recap because all the scenes they show. Exploring that relationship between you see that relationship of Obi-Wan and Anakin, how it started to how it ends, and then you're thinking, damn, bro, that hits emotionally. And then guess what? The first scene in Kenobi is Order 66, which is another thing that pulls on the heartstrings. And it's funny because I've actually seen some people who are like, man, I'm tired of seeing Order 66, like. You need to stop doing that, bro. You can never stop doing Order 66. Like I don't think I'll ever get tired of it because of how big Order 66 was. Like Order 66 changed the galaxy.
Well, I know I complained about it before, but I think the one thing I've come to realize and I kind of like now is that I'm glad it's done from different perspectives. So like in the original movie, we got like we got to see how they would kill all the main Jedi's, like Plo Koon and all those guys. And this show, we're seeing how the kids and the teacher are all just training on Coruscant, and it's all peaceful, and all of a sudden the clones come in there and start blasting. So it's a little bit different. It's different take on it, different perspective, which I like. So it worked for me as well.
For sure. Also, I said this right when we watched that scene together. I think because there was a black girl. Little black girl. I think that's Inquisitor Reva.
Reva?
I think that's her. That's just my opinion.
It could be. I don't know. I mean, it could be her thinking that they betrayed her. I don't really know.
Because I know if you played Jedi Fallen Order, that was one of the things about the Inquisitors in the game. Like a lot of them were captured Jedis. Like Trilla.
But Reva's a new character. She's new.
Yeah.
So. But it could be. I don't know. Speaking of Reva, though, I was going to get into her. Through 2 episodes so far, I like the character. I think there's small flaws in her. I think sometimes I feel she's a little over the top at times when not necessary. Mm-hmm. But I like that she is very reckless. Kind of remind me a little bit of Kylo Ren in a way, like early on. And so far, she's been pretty cool. I think she's been the most. I thought she'd take a backseat to the Grand Inquisitor, but she hasn't. She's honestly been more run the show than he has.
More
so
upfront about it, yeah.
Yeah, her character's been interesting. I've really enjoyed her character. I'm sure there's small things I'm like, I don't know if that lands on me. But like the scene with her on Tatooine when she's interrogating all those people.
Boy, she was ruthless.
I had no problem with that scene. I like that scene, yeah.
Ooh, that one lady said, "You guys don't have jurisdiction out here." Cut her fucking arm off, bro.
Man, not arm, hand.
Like, hand, yeah. I was like, God damn. And that's something that I really enjoyed seeing that because, you know, when we look at George Lucas, a lot of people say that George Lucas has a fetish for limbs getting cut off because in all his movies, he's always had someone losing a limb. And that's something that we really didn't see in the sequel trilogy. So it's nice to see that because that's when you like officially know, oh, this is shot like it's back in the prequel. Like we're in the prequel era. So I really enjoyed seeing that.
I think they set the tone very early when you first start the show. You see the Inquisitors, the Grand Inquisitor, the third brother,
Fifth
brother, and you see Reva,
which I did not like. It's crazy not thinking that's Han from Fast and the Furious. He does not sound or...
I knew it was Han right away, but I remember they casted him, so I was like, okay, that made sense. I can kind of see it. But yeah, so it starts out right away. We're very intense. You know, we hear that scene. We hear the Grand Inquisitor starting that scene about the Jedi having no choice but to help. That's what they just do. They can't help it. Mm-hmm. And we see them interrogating this little bar area. Like they're walking through the town, and everyone's scared of them, of course, because like. Fuck.
They just have that presence.
Yeah, have that presence. You kind of know what they're here for. And nobody wants to get caught up in no nonsense. So they go in the bar and interrogating the guy, and I think that scene right there already is intense. Mm-hmm. And when they find the Jedi, I think it's really intense. Like, oh shit, you see Reva ready to kill a Jedi.
Yeah.
And he has to hold her back, like use the Force and stuff like that, and try to calm her down. That's when you first see Reva. You're like, oh damn, she's a little bit like
reckless.
A little reckless, yeah.
I will say, pointing out to that scene, the Grand Inquisitor, you know. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a fan of his design, how they made him, just because of how I've seen him in Rebels and how his species has looked in Episode 3. But watching the series and watching the actor, how he portrays him, you know, you kind of look past it in a way. I still prefer if he had the original look, but you know, this ain't bad, especially when his eyes get yellow. I think that's when it really he looks menacing. It's just when I saw the pictures originally, like he always had like the wide eyes, so he just looked like a regular human with a damn like sorry ass design. Mm-hmm. But when you see him with the yellow eyes, he actually reminds me of Johnny Depp in Alice in Wonderland. You know, when Mad Hatter, he's just mad.
Yeah.
He just has that scorching look. That's what it kind of reminded me of. I don't know why. And also just the way he acts. He kind of seems like a mix of Vader and Tarkin, you know, because like he has that presence, like that menacing presence of Darth Vader, but at the same time he has that intellectual level of a Tarkin where like he's just studying, like he's talking, giving his little speech, talking about, you know what the Jedi do? The Jedi always protect one another, and it's like that just reminded me of Tarkin for some reason. Don't know why, but that's what I saw.
No, and then we finally get to Kenobi, man, and Kenobi down bad, bro.
Yeah.
Ben is down bad. He worked at the meat farm. I guess he worked on this. I kind of call it. They shoot it too. They like this big ass animal that they're all working and cutting meat out of. It's kind of cool. But he's working at a meat farm, pretty much taking scraps for his camel, or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. And basically, life is pointless.
Yeah,
just live.
Hey, props to Ian McGregor. Just. He didn't miss a beat coming back to play Obi-Wan Kenobi. No. Like he's definitely, it's just the continuation of seeing him play Obi-Wan in Episode 3 to now. It's like, damn, this guy really hasn't played Obi-Wan since 2005. So 17 years, and this man is like, just the transition of going back into character. It does not look hard for this man. So I give him credit for that. Like, it really compelling.
I think he was always one of the things that even if you hated the prequel, that's
he was the highlight.
He was the highlight to a lot of people. Even the prequel, are like, I like Obi-Wan at least. Yeah. But yeah, so you see Obi-Wan, he just down bad, trying to find a way. He just trying to keep his head down, still watch over over Luke. But it reminded me of like Logan when you see it's reminded me of Logan when Logan's all beat up and pretty much is down. He like everything's pretty much gone, everything he knew and stuff, and he's just like just there, just be there. It kind of felt like that. But it also kind of reminded me of a little bit of another character we'll get into later. We're gonna talk about that right now because we're gonna talk about that more when we get closer to like the second episode. But I really like, and then when we see him get to his base and everything like that, like where he's staying at, the cell's unique and stuff like that. But it's like, oh man, like Obi-Wan really don't have much. But I like the scene with him and the Jawa. I thought that was a funny scene. I thought that the humor worked there was funny.
Yeah.
Him getting the toys for Luke was kind of cute, and I liked it, man. I liked that. I liked all that.
Yeah,
so.
Agreed. And then Obi-Wan's really down bad when he's turning away help from another fellow Jedi, which is crazy, bro. It's just like this Jedi in the middle of the night. It's like, hey, you're Obi-Wan. Like, hey,
well, Jedi gets hunted. He already finds him like, oh, you're Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're like the great Jedi. Obi-Wan's like, who the fuck are you? My name's Ben. How the fuck you?
Yeah, right.
The ops might be out here. The ops out here watching, bro. What the fuck you already talking about?
You bringing the ops to me, fam? Like, what's wrong with you? And he literally tells him, bro. He's like, hey, John, bury the lightsaber, adapt, get another name, get a job.
He pulls his lightsaber like, hey, look, I have my lightsaber. We can go. It's basically like he said, oh, I have my lightsaber. We can go fight him down.
There's hope still.
I was like, nah, go in the middle of the sand, in the middle of the desert like I did. Go bury it. And go get you a new name and a new job, and you'll be fine. Like, bro, the Jedi life is over.
That's when you know he's down bad.
But he said we lost, and I love hearing it. It's kind of like Tony Stark in Avengers. Like, we lost. Like, there is no hope. Like, we lost.
Yeah.
There is no Jedi. There is none of that shit. That shit's over. And it's sad because Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, Obi-Wan Kenobi of all people. But then you see he has the nightmare sequence, which I enjoyed. Seeing him think about Qui-Gon. And then you see him think about Anakin, everything he's done. Padme. We always thought about that, like, you know, we always wonder, like, I wonder how how Obi-Wan took how he transitioned over time after Revenge of the Sith going into A New Hope.
Losing all
that time in between, like, and what kind of things he dealt with. And now we're going to see, and it's pretty dope, we're going to see all the trauma he has. And all, like, the regret, the trauma, and all that kind of thing. Because in a way, he probably think, like, if I would have been watching better over him, or if I would have been more in tune with him, none of this probably happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I failed my master. So he pretty much just like a whole bunch of just knocks on you.
Lost his master,
failed his master too. He told him to train the boy. You trained the boy, yeah, you trained him all right. Go the wrong path.
I mean, he didn't say how I should train him. He just said train the boy.
That's true. But
gotta be more specific before you die, Qui-Gon.
But I loved all that, and yeah, man, I thought watching it, I was like, man, like, I can't believe I'm watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, like this stage of Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's hard to believe, like, this is at the stage he's at. So it was just fun to watch.
Yeah. It's just awesome to see it on screen. Like, see Kenobi back on screen, man. I think this is something that has really united a lot of the Star Wars fans again.
Well, it's the first time we're getting a Jedi, first off, and it's the first time we're getting some stuff that's like prequel related. We never get prequel. The only thing we had before this that was prequel related was the Mandalorian and the Starfighter.
Yeah, show. Because people they Disney executives, you know, they were quick to abandon the prequels because they thought everybody hated them, but it was complete opposite. We all love them, like, you know, like
they've been loved over time. People have grown to love them. I think it's aged very well.
For sure.
Even Hayden Christian on guys, like those guys were hated at first, and now they've aged very well. I think Jar Jar has aged better than he did originally. You know what I mean? Like, it is, all that stuff is aged well.
And Jar Jar still ain't.
Yeah. But it's aged better than it did back then.
For sure. And then this is something that, you know, caught me for a surprise. I didn't think this person would appear in the series. I knew Senator Organa was going to appear in the series, but seeing Leia as a kid,
smart for Disney to hide it. Good job, Disney, for keeping that under wraps and making it a secret throughout nobody knowing anything. That was dope. Go ahead, though.
Well, no, I just thought that. One, I think the actress playing her is adorable. Love seeing her on screen. I loved seeing Leia on screen because, like, she brought out Anakin and Padme. Like, you kind of saw it, both of them in her, by how she was acting. Like, you know, like she was bold, brave, up front, like kind of, you know, representing Padme in that way, and then also always trying to explore, always curious. You see her like sitting on the tree branch, looking at starships. Like, that's Anakin right there. So, you know, just seeing that was amazing.
I I think also you get a feeling. You feel like it feels like Leia because you see that scene when she's talking to her cousin, and he's like, "You're like he's being mean," and you're thinking like, "Oh, she's gonna go be all sad and cry or something like that." But she just stands up to him and says, "Oh, you're scared of your own father. It's like you're scared of what you are." And it sounded like some stuff that Leia would say. You know, Leia ain't gonna back down nobody. Leia's a powerful woman, so it just felt like okay, it felt like Leia. And I think it's easier for us to look at her as a younger version, since it's not like close to like teenage her or like older her, like Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. It's more close to a younger version, so like we can separate the two. You know what I mean?
It's actually sad watching it now because you're like, damn, I'm seeing her as a child. I've seen her grow. Like I've seen her grow into a princess in New Hope. I've seen her as old and general, and then ultimately I see her die. So it's like. Damn. Like,
yeah, it's a full character arc now.
I know.
But also, I think this character, I know people have said, like, oh, like, why didn't Han Solo get the same kind of love? And I don't think it was the Han Solo actor that got so much hate. I think the character himself, Han Solo, didn't feel like Han Solo in that movie a lot of the way. Like, Leia Organa in this movie feels like, the show has moments where you're like, that feels like a Leia thing. It feels like Leia. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, that's enjoyable. Also, seeing Alderaan.
Oh, beautiful.
First time we really get to see it like that. Yeah. Like in live action wise.
hey, make sure to remember it because this is going to be one of the last.
We don't see it for a while though. We got some time. We got some time.
Saying,
it should also take place 10 years later, so, But yeah, Alderaan looked amazing. It's beautiful. Like, that's the first time we really get to see it.
I know. It kind of makes you like, damn, Tarkin, you really had to destroy that fucking planet?
Makes it better, don't it?
Yeah, look.
Makes everything better.
Made some ruthless.
But yeah, seeing that, and then we get to... We talked about Reva looking for the Jedi. She's obsessed with Obi-Wan Kenobi. We don't know why yet. We're just trying to figure that out. Then we get to your girl getting kidnapped. Leia getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
Leia gets kidnapped by some random hooligans who are...
One of them is played by Flea, the musician.
She's captured by some random hooligans who we get to find works for Reva. Mm-hmm. And... Senator Organa has to go get Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's all he knows. And seeing that Obi-Wan Kenobi scene, okay, I thought Loki might be Qui-Gon in there.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought maybe.
In what?
I thought maybe he was on Qui-Gon. No, not like Qui-Gon. Not like Qui-Gon. Like a Qui-Gon, like, not really.
Are you talking about when he walked into a cave?
Yeah. I thought it might be like Qui-Gon, like in ghost form.
I knew Qui-Gon wasn't coming.
I thought it might be. He'd come in this show.
Why would
Qui-Gon's showing this show.
If he was in ghost form, why would his clothes be solid?
Bro, I don't know if they're going to do it this time. Shit, they can change it up.
This nigga, right?
They can change it up. They gotta keep the blueprint. It was light also outside. I could have been,
Okay.
But they despise him. Oh, you could have thought it was another Jedi. I wouldn't be surprised if you thought it was another Jedi.
So they just brought some random. Yeah.
They just had a random Jedi.
Yeah, and that nigga got washed.
But you could have more Jedi.
By the way, did he kill himself or did he get killed by the Inquisitors? I was curious about that.
They killed his ass. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out.
I mean, I just saw him hung and shit. So
they probably hung his ass for example. This is what we looking for.
Okay, all right. So I
don't know. I don't know. I think he probably got killed. But keep going. Could be a bounty hunter. We don't know yet. We gotta find out. Interesting point though.
Yeah.
But we get to the point where we see Obi-Wan come back and he's telling Obi-Wan. Oh no, he calls him first. Mm-hmm. He calls him on the thing, telling him like, "Hey," and Obi-Wan tells him on some Luke Skywalker shit. I'm not that guy no more. I'm not that guy, bro. I can't do. I'm not who I was. And you're like, damn, bro. And he like tells him go find someone else. But then he comes to him. He tells him like you're supposed to protect him and her. So, and I love that scene because I feel like Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, Deborah Chow did a great job of showing how even though a character could be older, he still goes back to who he is. That's the problem that happened with Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker said, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. Now, that's fine. No one had a problem with him saying, oh, I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. But the fact the disrespect of the lightsaber and him not like coming around never coming around was the problem with the Luke Skywalker. I feel like his character was just not the same character that we love from Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Obi-Wan Kenobi did a great job of, even though Obi-Wan was like, I'm older. I'm not the same guy I used to be. I don't know if I can do. I'm supposed to say, look, I gotta protect the boy. He still did what Obi-Wan would do, and go save that girl, save that child. And I love that, because it goes against everything that the new trilogy did. Sure. And not trying to show the new trilogy, I'm just saying, as far as characters that are older and developing, you want to show like their age and stuff like they've aged and stuff like that, you can still bring them back to their roots of who they are as a character, because the character is still the character. No matter how old they get, there's certain habits that go with that character, and that's what it was with Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I loved.
Yeah, I can agree to that. So that was pretty much episode 1.
But he is older. We saw his ass fighting when we saw his ass fighting. He is older.
Yeah.
He get his ass whooped.
Yeah, he was. So that was episode 1. Episode 2 now. Okay, now this was a bit like holy shit moment when I was watching it. I don't know if it's an actual holy shit or if it's like, oh man, like did I really like get my hopes up for this? Obi-Wan is walking on this planet and he comes across this damn clone trooper on the street laying down, begging for change. And it's Tamora Morrison playing him. He got a full ass beard, grown out hair, blue armor. So immediately I'm like,
I thought it was Rex.
Is that Captain Rex?
I thought a lot of people. I think I was like a lot of people thought it was Rex right away. I was like, oh, that's Rex, bro.
I know. I had to go to Twitter. I was like, shit, look here. People thinking the same thing I'm thinking, and there were a lot of people like, is that? Hold on, that Captain Rex? I don't think it was though. I don't think it was just because of how he reacted to seeing Kenobi. Like I think he would have had a different reaction considering that him and Kenobi, while they weren't close because he didn't serve in the 501st. Kenobi served in the what was it 303, 318, something like that. But he served with Commander Cody while Rex served with Anakin Skywalker. But still, they still know each other pretty well. They've been on a bunch of missions together. So I would have
also had 10 plus years.
Come on, bro, that looks still like fucking Kenobi. That's not. If I was a clone and I saw that nigga, I'd be like, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That'd get him killed. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was Rex the whole time, but looking at it again and just slowing down. I mean, the armor is different. I don't know if it's Rex. I don't think it's Rex no more. I think it's probably just a regular trooper who had his hamburger chip taken out or dysfunction. I don't know. I'm sure we're gonna find out later on more. But he does give him some tokens, give him a little bread. And this planet we're on, this new planet, I actually liked that. I thought it was nice. I thought it was unique. It's like nightlife, very nightclub, all lit up very brightly. I thought it looked very nice.
Like a place for a criminal underground to.
Yeah, it looks really cool. And we see Kenobi now. We see him he just moves a different kind of way. It's kind of crazy. He has to move so like careful. Like he has the lightsaber now again. He gets his lightsaber back. He goes and unbears from sand.
Well, yeah, because he's being hunted. He has to be careful now.
No, yeah, it's way he moves. It's like kind of crazy. Like damn, bro, like the Jedi are really like being hunted like this. Kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we run an old dude after that. We get to run an old dude.
Oh yeah, the Kumal Naranj. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah,
but I know your ass saw when you saw the initial trailer. You were like, "Oh, I think he might be a Jedi."
I thought he might be a Jedi.
Which he acts like he's a Jedi, but he only does that as a.
At first, you probably thought he was a Jedi too. He was a little.
Yeah.
He's a
I mean, maybe. Yeah, I kind of thought so.
He does the same thing. He already taught the guys like that. Make him say he over here mind controlling somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't fall for it as hard as you did. But he basically just does that for an illusion, kind of get money from people.
But he is helping people. Yeah. He's scamming in a way also.
Exactly. Like, he's not like a completely bad guy or shitty guy. So he ends up helping Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan ends up finding Leia.
Okay, hold on. Go back to him right quick. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't have a problem with the actor or like the character. I just didn't like the comedy side. I didn't think it was really funny.
What? Oh, the illusion and all that?
No, like when he started talking to Obi-Wan Kenobi, like I don't think the jokes worked for me. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's just me though. The jokes didn't land for me on that point.
Okay.
But the character himself was like, okay, this is cool. It was cool. But go ahead, you can go.
So yeah, finds Leia. They escape. They're hiding through the city. The Grand Inquisitor ends up finding out about Reva's plan, which she got Obi-Wan to come there. She tells him about it. You forgot
about how Kenobi got his ass whooped and how he was bleeding and shit, and how he ain't the same Kenobi and shit.
Was he actually bleeding? I thought that was just from the thing that was coming out of his.
I thought the dude said he was bleeding.
I thought that was from the smoke that he was holding inside him, like inside his jacket.
Maybe. But go ahead, continue.
I didn't notice him bleeding.
I don't think Shay is talking about it. Okay.
Well, yeah, he did get his ass whooped.
Which is good. It's cool to see him get his ass whooped a little bit.
Yeah, you can't have him be OP.
Yeah, he got to get his ass whooped a little bit.
So him and Leia running through the city. Inquisitor finds out about Reva's plan. Basically kicks Reva off the case, tells her, hey, we'll find Kenobi. Reva,
puts out a bounty.
Yeah, she puts out a bounty on that nigga. So everybody on the streets looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi, which, because I know you had this theory about like Leia. How does she know like Obi-Wan, or like how is Because what did you say? You said like, how does Leia?
No, I'm glad that he said his name is Ben. I'm glad he said his name is Ben. Cause I said if he would say his name was Obi-Wan, it wouldn't make sense. Because her father, she talks about in A New Hope how her father served Obi-Wan in the Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. So she would be able to put two and two together, like, I met you as a kid.
Yeah, like she never said, like, hey, this guy saved me.
Yeah, her trust in him is because of her father, him serving her father, not because of what she did with him.
But she knows he's Obi-Wan now because I think...
she doesn't.
Well, no, because she saw the what's it called? The tracker, the bounty. When he pulled it out.
His face. Yeah, his face.
Don't you think the bounty has the name under it?
But I didn't know because she reacted when she reacted to it. If I can remember correctly, when she reacted to it, she said, "You're a Jedi, right?" Or what did she say? You're wanted. You're wanted, something like that. That's why I went because you're Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't think she looked at it because he says his name was Ben.
I know. I'm saying like if you see the
tracker, she was actually looking at the damn thing. I don't think she was looking at that.
When they have the bounties, they actually have the names. We never see it, but it's like in some alien language.
How do you know she can read that?
Oh shit, I don't know.
She's 10 years old. I don't know.
Hey, I'm just saying it's Princess Leia.
I'm just saying it makes sense for her. I'm glad.
But if she assumes it's Ben the whole time, then I'm fine with that.
That's good. If she says it's Obi-Wan, it kind of ruins the New Hope.
Yeah.
So she has to say it's Ben.
I guess. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense. Yeah. So you got Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Your mom. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, she does send them robots to Tatooine, though. And Ben was on Tatooine. But maybe her father said he was on Tatooine.
Maybe it happened so damn... Maybe this happened so many years ago that she ended
up... Maybe her father said he was on Tatooine, but she never got the droid's supposed to find his ass. You know what I mean? Like her father knew that... Since Senator Organa knew that Obi-Wan's living on Tatooine. He's already visited him. He knows he's on Tatooine.
Yeah.
So maybe he always told like, hey, if you ever need trouble, Obi-Wan's on. There's a guy named Obi-Wan. He lives on Tatooine. So she sent the robots there. She never actually knew it was Ben that actually was there though. That makes sense.
So hold on. So if her father,
yeah,
said, hey, I'm sending you on Tatooine. Like there's this guy I trust on Tatooine.
No, they didn't send her on Tatooine. I'm talking about when New Hope happened.
But what I'm saying is like that's the Jedi that he trusts on Tatooine.
Yeah.
And Obi-Wan, when he rescued Leia, he said, your father sent me.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna put two and two together?
Not 10 years old, probably. At 10 years old? He said his name was Ben Kenobi.
No, but I'm saying when she's grown up, she's not gonna put two and two together. Oh, that's the same guy that saved
No,
me.
I think about that. She probably think about like, Obi-Wan and Ben. That's two different names. I'm in close. Obi-Wan and Ben Kenobi. Ben?
It's not about whether the names are close. It's about what you said. Ben Kenobi was a guy who said that my father sent you to rescue me. Mm-hmm. And Obi-Wan is a guy that my father says I gotta give these plans to because he trusts you.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna assume that my father knows two Jedi. One is Ben and one is Obi-Wan.
Maybe. I mean, she was 10. She's only 10 years old this time, so she might have forgot. But keep going with the story.
All right, so Obi-Wan and Leia are just going through the city. Reva is, on the rooftop, scoping out, just trying to see if anything's happening. She has the high ground on Obi-Wan. She's trying to gain the high ground. That's what she's trying to do. Shit happens. Leia finds out that...
Kind of like John Wick a little bit. All bounty hunters just looking for him.
Yeah.
Like the bounty goes up and everybody looking for him and stuff like that. It's kind of like John Wick in a way. Mm-hmm. Or like Mando.
And even
it felt like her Mando episode, kind of.
Yeah, and there were some funny jokes in between. Like I remember Obi-Wan was like, "If anyone asks, just say I'm your father." And all that.
Like,
she's like,
"Oh, I'm my grandfather."
He was like, "What did you say?" That shit was funny.
Yeah, that's good humor. That's good humor. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that happens. They end up getting chased. Getting attacked by some bounty hunters.
Also, she runs away from him.
She runs away from him because she sees that he's on the bounty and all that. So
She gets scared and goes on a run. He'll still find her.
Yeah, and then he's getting shot at by these bounty hunters, which I thought, I'm like, hey, man, I'm waiting for this motherfucker to pull out the lightsaber.
He used a gun, bro.
Start deflecting, bro. He using the gun.
Bro, he knows that lightsaber can't come out unless it's necessary, bro.
Yeah, he's using the blaster.
He's using the blaster. It's so uncivilized, but I loved it. Loved that scene. And I love when he finds able, because he ain't connected to the Force no more.
Yeah.
So when old girl falls, he's like, oh no, he's like trying to find a way to get the Force, and he finds it. It's like, oh shit, he's reconnected to the Force.
Which it's the same thing that happened in Jedi Fallen Order in the beginning of the game
with the Cal Kestis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty cool seeing that, and then shit, what else we get in episode 2? I'm trying to think. Oh, Reva, the disrespect she has for the Grand Inquisitor is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the Grand Inquisitor, I'm over here thinking you're supposed to be this badass villain. You shouldn't be letting no goddamn secondary Inquisitor come talk to you like that.
What if that's Vader's main go-to though? Like,
who?
What if for Vader, Reva's the one he respects the most?
And
I mean,
they call me the Grand Inquisitor for a reason, motherfucker.
Yeah, but I'm in good favor with Vader, so you ain't gonna do no crazy shit.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
you ain't finna pop off if I'm in good with Vader. You know what I mean?
Maybe. And that's the thing with Reva's character is
she's brand new.
She's very what's her motivation? Why is she so desperate to capture Obi-Wan? Is it seriously for Vader? Is it for herself?
We're only 2 episodes in, my guy. We got some time.
Yeah, no. I'm saying those are questions that you're gonna answer soon.
Well, if she even knows who Anakin Skywalker is.
Yeah, which is crazy. And she's the one that told Obi-Wan that he was alive.
Yeah, it's Anakin Skywalker's alive.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. I'm like, oh, I thought I knew certain amount of people knew who Anakin Skywalker, Anakin was Darth Vader, but interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely some twists and turns. We see her chasing down Obi-Wan, and she stabs your boy.
Which was bullshit. But, hey, we gotta see.
He's not dead.
If he's dead, then this show seriously just said, fuck you to Rebels.
I told him, or I said, I don't see them doing it because Jon Favreau did Rebels. Jon Favreau's doing some of these, he's helping with this project. He's overseeing.
Okay.
There's no way he's going to say, hey, let's just fuck up Rebels. Especially since Rebels finna come into live action. Yeah, let's fuck up Rebels and put this here.
I'm going to hold you to that. Because if he's dead, bro, I'm telling you. I'm not going to say.
You put his ass in the Bacta tank, he's fine, bro.
Yeah. Oh, now we gotta bring back the Bacta tank.
They've been using those. What did Luke use? When Luke got scratched by the idea of thinking the ice, the damn fucking monster on Hoth.
Name me someone who got stabbed by a lightsaber and lived.
It hasn't happened in Star Wars like that. But what I'm saying is that we've seen the Bacta tank come to use.
Mm-hmm.
And we seen Rey stab Kylo Ren.
She did the Force healing. That's different.
How you know nobody will heal his ass? Kylo Ren did get stabbed though,
and that was some bullshit ass Ex Machina shit.
Kylo Ren got stabbed. He died.
He did, but it was bullshit.
Shit right through him.
I didn't like that.
I mean, I don't. What I'm saying though is we don't know. I think he's definitely not. He's not dead. There's no way he's dead because the fact that they're bringing Rebels to live action, so they're definitely not making Rebels not canon. It's coming live action.
They're not bringing Rebels to live action. They're bringing some of the characters from.
Okay, that makes some canon though. That's canon.
I don't know. They might reboot and do like a soft reboot and make different stories out of some of these characters. Who fucking knows?
Bro,
think about it like this. Because based on Mandalorian, right? Mandalorian season 3, Bo-Katan was over here throwing this damn hissy fit at Mando about having the Darksaber, not went in.
That's different though. You're talking about
no. What I'm saying is Mando. He was gonna give it to Bo-Katan, but she said you gotta win it through combat. But Sabine Wren gave it to Bo-Katan without combat. So that's what I'm trying to say. What if they're rewriting that? Where Sabine Wren didn't give that shit to Bo-Katan.
I have no problem with that. My thing would be that this is my thing though. That's different because they now have that's before they really established as much Mandalorian culture. They've established more of that Mandalore. This is how certain things go now with the Mandalorian show. Mm-hmm. So they changed that small thing. I'm not mad about that. I mean, we did say it was kind of weird though after the season ended, but yeah, I still agree. It's still kind of weird, but this is different. This is killing off a character that's key to Rebels. They're not gonna do that. He's coming back, bro.
Okay,
he's coming back.
He better.
He'll be back.
He better. And just before that scene, Obi-Wan, another emotional moment was when she ended up walking in, and he's like, you remind me of someone. No, I was like, oh, the feels. Padme.
Yeah, it's cool because Padme never gets no notoriety like that. So it was like the first time she really got some praise.
It's always, oh, you remind me of my father and Anakin's kid or Darth Vader's kid, and that's nobody.
We're usually talking about Luke. That's why.
Yeah, we're talking about Luke, where nobody ever mentions Padme. So
but to see that, it's like, oh man, you take you back to those moments. Like it makes sense because Padme had moments like when she went to fucking go save Obi-Wan. It's like hot-headed moments.
Yeah.
But
she was like, well, you can stay here.
I'm going to help her. I would have choked that shit out of her after that force choke. Right? You heard Master Win. You try to get me caught up?
Yeah.
But
she basically did the same thing,
Yeah.
Took charge.
Yeah. I like their I like them two together. I don't think it's going to last much longer, but I like them two together. I'm curious. This show has changed a lot of my perspective. I thought we'd be on Tatooine for most of this show. I thought we might see one or two episodes outside Tatooine. I think we might be outside Tatooine for a little bit.
Yeah.
Doing other shit.
Well, I mean, I couldn't see them having the whole show on Tatooine because if you're drawing that much attention, especially if you have all these Inquisitors too, don't you think the Empire is going to show up on Tatooine searching for Obi-Wan all those years then?
That's true.
Between this and A New Hope?
I mean, they have stormtroopers there.
Well, yeah, they have stormtroopers.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, I definitely see us going to some more spots. Shit, it's going to be crazy, bro. I don't really know what to expect, man, because there's so much they can do, especially since like they threw these curveballs with having Princess Leia in this as a child.
Yeah,
it's changed directly. At first, we all thought, oh, he's gonna be watching over Luke and something like that. They went a whole left turn on us with the whole Princess Leia thing. So now it's like, damn, we got Princess Leia.
And also, we look at the Obi-Wan trailers. I mean. They pretty much just showed the majority of these first two episodes. We're left in the dark as far as what the hell.
Yeah, all the trailers are pretty much these first, which I like that they did that. I'm glad that shows do that. They show you like, oh, first episode, that's it.
Yeah.
But this show's been fire, bro. I really enjoyed the show. I can't knock it, man. Maybe a little bit still hype from last night, but I'm just glad to see some prequel stuff, bro. And
I'm just happy to see you.
Seeing Vader at the end. What do you think about seeing Vader at the end?
Oh, tight. Loved it.
I think we're gonna get more Vader. We're gonna get some Vader in episode 3. I think we're gonna get heavy Vader in episode 4 and 5. I think 4 and 5 gonna be heavy Vader.
Hey, I'm here for it.
But see Vader at the end, Vader looks scary, bro.
Oh yeah, he looks menacing, bro. He always looks menacing when he's in that fucking tank.
In the Bacta tank?
I don't think they call it.
That's pretty much a Bacta tank, ain't it?
Damn it, Book of Boba. What did you do to us?
It's a Bacta tank. That's what Luke was into. Is different.
Yeah, that's the Bacta tank.
I didn't get my ass in the Bacta
tank. That's all. Every time I hear it, I just think of Book of Boba and how they fucking use it all the fucking time.
Like a bantha.
God.
You need to get your ass on you got that fucked up fleece. You got your ass in the Bacta tank. No,
I know, right?
The show overall though has been great, man. Very enjoyable. Shout out to Deborah Chow and the cast and the producers and everybody working on the show, man. They've done a great job so far up to this point. Now, I might come on here and trash it if it ain't good for the next couple episodes, because I will trash. But compared to Book of Boba, this is definitely a great start. I'm glad to save it, because Book of Boba really did take a dump on me. In the first episode of Book of Boba, we were like, hey, bad, baby. So we were like, okay, baby. Then we went downhill from there.
Yeah.
So hopefully this ain't gonna go downhill, which I don't think they will, because I think they know Obi-Wan's such a big character in Star Wars that you can't do him wrong. Even though Book of Boba is too, but Boba Fett is too.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan's such a key character, especially for like this time period you're trying to tell about. Can't mess him up. Now, curious, what do you think for special characters coming in? You think Darth Maul's coming?
Nah, I don't think they'll bring Darth Maul. I would love to see it, but I don't think they'll bring him. Just because of how Rebels played it off, where like they haven't seen each other all these years, so they kind of made that Kenobi, like searching for him. That much greater, so I don't see like, if it's hard to believe Darth Maul would have that much of a damn hissy fit not seeing Obi-Wan Kenobi for 5 years.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I mean, Darth Vader, New Hope. When I left you, I was but a boy, but now I am the master.
Yeah. And they're bringing Vader back now.
I'm saying so.
I mean, they could, but I feel like Darth Vader to Darth Maul. That's too much.
That's a lot for. That's good for. That's a lot. That's a good content.
A person I actually would be curious seeing.
Here you go. Go ahead.
I'm not saying Boba.
No, you said Lester.
I did. But I mean, Boba wouldn't be bad because he actually would be a young, pretty much young 20s.
Yeah, but seeing what we see Boba doing, that's the thing. What you gonna see Boba doing?
I don't fucking know. I didn't say he had to be have to play an important role, just like a small cameo. Like he's just hanging out in a canteen or something. Hey, he's doing what he did in Return of the Jedi. He's just You know, macking with some females and shit. Or a character I actually would love to see, Commander Cody.
He had the chip never moved.
No, but hear me out, because Commander Cody, he has a close relationship with Obi-Wan Kenobi. They both were in the same platoon together. Mm-hmm. And Commander Cody, after the Empire rose, he ended up becoming a training instructor for the new cadets.
But he has the inhibitor chip.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I'm saying. He ended up becoming a training instructor for the new.
Yeah, but how would you know it was Cody? They have all the same uniform. Everybody wears the same uniform.
He probably takes his shit off.
Stormtroopers will take their helmets off.
Cody could.
Why? Stormtroopers don't do that.
Nah, I don't see it. Well, okay. What if they say
they don't have no name either. You a stormtrooper. They don't get no fucking name. You don't call Cody. They don't do that shit.
They
don't give you personality.
That would be cool though. That would be cool.
It'd be cool, but they don't give them personality. I don't think that'd be cool. Obi-Wan might say, "Motherfucker, you got me murked. You got my fucking animal killed. You fucked up the war." Yeah. And he had a inhibitor chip. He was trying to kill Kenobi. He wouldn't have a conversation. No,
I did not say anything about him.
So you just want to see him.
I just said it would be nice to see Commander Cody. Like, maybe, I don't know, because they have that. They did show this in the trailer where they showed like that hangout, that facility that the Sith are located in, where you saw all the Siths at the table and shit.
But Stormtroopers don't get that kind of power, bro.
Man, they get like Commander Cody.
All I had was Captain Phasma, and her helmet never even came off.
Okay, well,
and Phasma had different colored armor. She was different.
Okay, all right, fine, fair. That's fair.
I don't think we're gonna see no Cody, bro.
It would be nice.
Rex. We're gonna see Captain Rex, I think, and we'll see Qui-Gon.
Rex, I would love to see, but I don't know the fact that they had this.
This might tease. This is teasing Rex.
This is no. I think this was the fuck you, not the tease. The fuck you to hey, we're gonna make you think it's Rex, but Rex ain't showing up in the show, you guys.
Nah, but Disney ain't like that. They give the fans what they want.
They might save Rex for Ahsoka. I'm being honest. He has a better relationship with Ahsoka than he does Obi-Wan.
So you can already show him in the Obi-Wan. Just get him right, because Ahsoka takes place in a later time.
Yeah.
So it's taking place what?
Ahsoka takes place during Mandalorian.
So I'm saying he's gonna have bald head and shit like that. He's gonna be way older.
Yeah.
So right now,
if it's
right now you can do it with the blonde hair still. You can do the blonde hair right now and do him with the bald head later on. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but I will say, man, before we close out, I know it's probably getting kind of long. Enjoy the show. Can't wait for next week. General Grievous is coming back. No, I'm just playing. No, that's fine.
I was about to say
that'd be kind of cool if he General Grievous.
Well, how would that be?
No, it'd be kind. If he could come back, it would be kind of cool. General Kenobi.
He actually has a really interesting backstory as how he became a robot.
Yeah. It is.
That's something that actually should be a story. Hey, spin-off series.
But no, overall, man, it's a great show. I think anybody who enjoys the prequels will love this show. Or definitely check it out. I think if you love Obi-Wan Kenobi, you should check this out. If you love Star Wars, check this show out. I think you'll find enjoyment in it. So far, these first 6 episodes, a lot to look forward to, a lot to like in these episodes. Small little gripes and stuff, but overall, great episodes, man. Very enjoyable.
I really enjoyed it as well. Hey, these episodes were good. And depending on how the Inquisitor shit, unfolds.
It's sad we got 4 episodes left, but we're almost done. Yeah. We're not almost done. We got 4F.
And the next one comes out in a couple of days. So it will come out the 1st, which is...
Isn't it Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Aren't they called Obi-Wan Wednesdays, something like that?
Yeah.
They call them Obi-Wan Wednesdays.
So that's kind of nice. We actually get it's not that long.
Yeah, it's called Obi-Wan Wednesdays.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. So that's me fire.
So, that'll be all for this review.
Make sure you guys keep tuning in to Star Wars Celebration. I'm watching it live. I got it right here, actually. So I'll watch it upstairs also. But make sure y'all keep up Star Wars Celebration. A lot going on. A lot of great content. A lot of great people coming on. Great time for the fans, for everybody, for all of us. A lot of stuff dropping, so just keep in touch.
Yeah.
Keep checking it out.
Let us know your thoughts on Kenobi down
below. You want that Spider-Man show on the screen? You watch Star Wars, bro.
Yeah,
fucking up, bro.
Hey,
now you'll be a Marvel fan.
I just put on what I put on. I stopped giving a fuck at this point. Let us know your thoughts on Kenobi down below in the comment section. What did you think about it? Let us know. Let us know some of your favorite moments from the first 2 episodes as well. We would love to hear that. And if you enjoyed this if you enjoyed this review, feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to tune in for more as we provide more reviews for future episodes that come out later on. So be sure to tune in for those.
Facts.
Yeah. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. May the force be with you guys.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
So uncivilized. Deuces.
Take care, guys.